Good morning, everybody. Today's outline of the class is non-functional requirements, the software engineering documents. Under the non-functional requirements, what are the types of the non-functional requirements? What examples of non-functional requirements and matrices specified for non-functional requirements? The software engineering documents. What are the different users of the requirement documents and the structure of requirement documents? The non-functional requirements. So functional requirements and non-functional requirements, there are two types of the requirements. The functional requirement means the statements of the services of the system, and non-functional requirements means it defines the system properties and constraints. It mainly defines of the system properties and the constraint. Constraint means conditions. For example, reliability, response time, storage requirements. Constraints are input-output device capability, system representation, etc. These are given as the two conditions, and these are the properties. For example, reliability, response time, storage requirement, these are the properties. So non-functional requirement is nothing but a system. It defines system properties and the constraint. So non-functional requirements may be more critical than functional requirements. Why? Because the functional requirements mean the statements of the services for the system, and non-functional requirements may be more critical than functional requirements because it affects the whole system. If these are not met, the system may be useless. Suppose so it affects of the whole system. Non-functional requirements may affect the overall architecture of the system rather than the individual components or services. So functional requirements, it affect only one services or individual services, but non-functional requirements, for example, the reliability is, it affect the overall system. And there are the types of non-functional requirements. Non-functional requirements can be classified into three: product requirement, functional organizational requirements, and external requirements. So the product requirements also classify into three: efficiency requirements for a particular product, dependability requirement, security of the product, usability, performance, space. All these comes under the product requirements. And organizational requirements, it affect the environmental requirements, operational requirement, development requirements. External, it is external of the system, regularity of the requirement, ethical requirements, legislative requirement, accounting system, and safety security requirement. So what do you mean by all these classification? The first one is the product requirement. Product requirements we specify the delivered product must behave in a particular way. So what are the developed product or implemented product must behave in a particular way. For example, reliability, educational speed, so it affects the throughout the product. And organizational behavior, the requirement which are the consequences of organizational policies and procedure. For example, the process standards use, implementation requirements, etc. The external requirements, the requirements which arise from the factors which are external to the system, which are external to the product and its development process, interoperability requirement, legislative requirements. And for this classification of non-functional requirements, one example is given here. Examples of non-functional requirements in main care system. So three classification is shown here: product requirements, organization requirement, and external requirement. These are the external to the system, developed system. So main care system product requirement, what is the requirements for this? The main care system shall available in all clinics during normal working day. So it must available. This is available is a one properties. So it must be available in all clinical during normal working day, Monday to Friday, so and so time. The downtime within normal working hours shall not exceed 5 seconds in any one day. This is the product requirement related to product, related to software. And organizational requirements, the users of the MaintCare system shall authenticate themselves. So who is the users of the mental care system? Doctors, all clinics. The users of the MaintCare system shall authenticate themselves using their health authority identity card. External requirement, the system shall be implemented patient privacy provision as a set out in this time. So this is the examples of non-functional requirements, MaintCare system, how it categorized. So product requirement, organization requirement and external. What is the goal of the non-functional requirements? So goals and requirements. Non-functional requirement may be very difficult to state precisely. And imprecise requirement difficult to verify. So the goal of the non-functional requirements, the general intention of the user such as ease of use. So the developed product must be easily usable and verifiable. Non-functional requirement, the statement using some measures that can be objectively tested. So goals are helpful to the developer as they convey the intention. What is the intention for developing a new product of the system users? Convey the intention of the system user that the developed product must be easy to use. So usability requirements, the system should be easy to use by medical staff and should be organized in such a way that the user errors are minimized. The user can get very minimum errors. So this is the goal of the MaintCare system. And medical staff shall be able to use all the system function after the 4 hours of the training. After this training, the average time of the errors may be experienced. User shall not be exceeded 2 per hours of the system use. So this is the testable non-functional requirements. And there are some matrices for specifying the non-functional requirements. These are the properties: speed, size, ease of use. All these properties are applied to the product or software, whole software, and these are the properties: speed, size, ease of use, reliability, robustness. It must be robustness, portability. So all these are the properties of the non-functional requirements. So the measures is also given. And the next is the software requirement documents. What do you mean by the requirement document? What is the use of the documents? The software requirement document is the nothing but the official statement of what is the required for the system developer. What is the required for the system developer, system engineer or programmer. So this statement specify that what is the task of the developer. So it should include both the definition of user requirements and specification of the system requirements. So both type of requirement it should include their documents. It should set up what system should do rather than how it should do it. So it states that what the system do and rather than how it should do. The next, there are different users of the requirement documents. One is the system customer, manager, system engineer, system test engineer, system maintenance engineer. These are the users of the requirement document. So how it used for the system customer or system stakeholder or system end user, one and the same. So specify the requirements and read them to check that they meet their needs. Customer specify changes to the requirement. The customer can specify the statements requirement to read them to check they meet their needs or not. Customer specify to changes the requirements after. And manager, what is the task of the requirement relate to the manager? Use the requirement documents and to plan the bid for the system and plan the system development process. The next process is software development process, plan it. So this is the task of the manager. What is the use of the requirement in a system engineer? use the requirement to understand what the system is to be developed, and use the requirement to validate the test for the system. So whether developed product is correct or wrong, so validation test for this is the task of system test engineer. The system maintenance engineer use the requirement documents, use the requirement to understand the system and relationship between its parts, its components. So requirement document variability. Information in requirement document depends on the type of system and approach to developed. System developed incrementally will typically have less detail in the requirement document. Requirement document standards have been designed using, for example, IEEE standards. In IEEE standard is a very defined format. These are the mostly applicable to requirement for large system engineering project. So the structure of requirement documents, the first point is the preface, introduction, glossary, user requirement, system architecture, system requirement specification, system model, system evaluation, and last is appendix and index. So for examples, preface. So this should define the expected readership of the document and describe its version, history, rationale for the creation of the new version, and summary of changes made in each version. So in every book, it's just as a book. So preface of the book, the next introduction of that book. So this is the structure of the requirement document. Introduction. What is given in the introduction part? This should describe the need for the system. It should describe the system functionality and explain how it works with other system. So everything details is given in the introduction part. And glossary, this should define the technical term used in the documents. You should not make assumption about the experience or expertise of the reader. So user requirement definition, here you describe the services provided by the user, and system architecture and system requirement specification. This should describe the functional. There are two types of requirements. It should describe system requirement specification, should describe both type of requirements in more detail. If necessary, further details may be added to the non-functional requirements. Interfaces to other system may be defined. System model, what are the models are used? It might graphical system model showing the relationship between the system components. So relation between the one component to another, and system its environment. So system evaluation, appendix, and index. Last is index. Several indexes to the document may be included, as well as the normal alphabetic. There may be an index of diagram, an index of function, and so on. And all PPTs are taken from the LAN and Somerville. Thank you.